Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing some Bloons Tower Defense Battles 2. 1.0.6 has not come out yet, but we are going to be using some stuff today that hopefully should be working in that update. Not going to be using any dartling or ninja today. Probably am going to use some sniper just because he isn't getting too bad of a nerf in the next update from the current patch notes. And we'll go ahead on mine. Mine seems like a good map to me. So we will be using sniper. We're going to be using some tack. Tack is still a pretty solid tower, even post nerf, and I think it's going to continue to be one of the better starting towers for quite a while. And let's go with that. This guy wants to do his animations. Okay, we're in. So the basic idea with using Tack and Sniper is Tack is arguably the best starting tower in the game on a lot of maps. It doesn't translate to every single map, but it is definitely one of the most cost-efficient starting towers in the game right now. It kind of falls off later in the game, doesn't have camo detection, but if you can give it a way to have camo detection, it does just fine. And in this case, we're not even going to be using it by the time we get to camos. We're actually going to sell the tack shooter sometime around round 9 and buy a sniper and just use that for all of our defense. So using tack, you can save enough money in the early game in order to get a 0.42 sniper up as quickly as possible. Not quite as quickly as possible, but pretty quickly, without sacrificing too much eco, and then getting that sniper income rolling in. And especially this guy using engineer, we might even get it a little bit earlier just to not feed his trap as much. It doesn't make a huge difference to us, and we'll be able to have more defense for later. He bought both a striker and a dartling pretty early, so I don't think he's gonna get his balloon trap up right on round 5. We should have a little bit of a window to send a bunch of greens, get our eco nice and high. Normally I would send some white balloons at the beginning of round 5, or not just not send any greens at all. But we'll probably send some greens just to get as much income as possible before he gets his trap up. So for now, let's just hang out. He's going for spaced eco to save up for his balloon trap, so I don't think our attack is going to get overwhelmed anytime soon. In fact, not ecoing. He might be saving up for it now. Nope, still going. And we'll send out some green eco, and then as soon as he gets his balloon trap, we'll just stop ecoing, I think. Oh, he got another one. Not getting a balloon trap anytime soon. We're going to be able to get a lot of eco. And my defense is pretty solid. The blade shooter just puts in a lot of work for how cheap it is. It should be able to handle constant grouped greens. It's a little worse against like constant grouped yellows, but with a sniper it should be able to do okay. Still hasn't gotten a balloon trap. I'm gonna start going for white balloons just so I can start saving up some money. I want to get bouncing bullets pretty soon. He doesn't appear to be getting. He upgraded his other dartling gun as well, so I don't think he's getting a balloon trap anytime soon. He might not even get it since he saw me put the sniper down. Oh, there he goes. And it appears to have missed our sends. Nice. Okay, so probably next eco cycle I'll be able to get bouncing bullets, and then round after that I should be able to get up a 0.40. I'll just go ahead and stop ecoing when I get to 700. There we go. And now we're just going to save up. When we get to about 4,200, we'll sell the tack shooter and just upgrade this guy to a 0.42. And before round 11, 12, 13, we can just get ourselves another sniper up. Normally you do a lot of the ecoing with whites instead of greens, so you have a lot more money saved up. I just wanted to make sure that I got as much eco as I could before he got the balloon trap up. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, so this is going to be a little precarious for us, but I don't think he has a lot of money, so we're okay. Now, next round we can send a camo lead. That'll mess him up a little bit. And we got bouncing bullets, we should be fine. He sold his balloon trap, so his income is not in a very good place right now because he did not have a whole lot of income to begin with. He'll catch up though. Eco is a lot better than snipers, but we're using snipers for the majority of our defense, so it should about even out. And here we go, second supply drop. Next income cycle I'm going to grab an Oben. If you get Oben on round 14, he will actually be able to, let's put him down here actually, so his brambles do a little bit more. If you get Oben round 14, he'll get the tentacles up by round 26 for the DDTs, and it appears our opponent is lagging out. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so hopefully these brambles deal with mobs fine. And 2 more income cycles, we should have another supply drop. Our income isn't horrible right now, it's probably about equivalent to like 1200. That's not miserable for this stage of the game. It's about to be a little bit better, about 1500. Not bad for round 17. He's not sending a mob. I won't either. I don't really need to. He should be able to defend it fine, and me getting up the sniper income is a lot more important. He did stop sending, so maybe he will send one, but these brambles should do more than enough. Ooh, he's going to start helicopter farming. Interesting. His bad damage is pretty much non-existent, so I think I'll just wait out for round 30 and kill him round 30. Because he could get a mad, and that could deal with a bad, but apart from that, his bad damage is not very good. So we'll just keep track of how much money he's spending. Right now he's off to a pretty bad start. I think we can send a BFB next round, and he'll have to get a mob shove. Maybe even just a fortified mob. Let's get the supply drop up and we'll go for something. Okay, so now that he just got that, I'm gonna send... Go ahead and send a fortified BFB. Now he's already used his striker ability on the AI mob, so we're sitting in a pretty good spot. He's gonna get the mob shove up. The mob shove does stall it pretty well, but it doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage or pop the insides, so we'll see what he does against the insides. Okay, I'm gonna start saving up here for a elite sniper. That's gonna make all my other snipers better and give me more money on top, so not a bad thing to get. And it is around 22, so if you were to send a ZOMG, we can just pop down a sniper. Okay, a lot of balloons going through. Let's see if he loses a life. Probably not. He has that balloon trap in the back. Oh, it worked out for him, but he spent some money on it. And we're still just sitting fine with all our snipers. And at this point, even Moabs shouldn't really be a huge issue. And then if he sends anything bigger than a Moab, a single sniper to stall it should do enough work. Sniper income keeps ramping up. I'll probably stop for a second just to get up a Dark Knight or two, maybe a sniper right before round 26. But as it stands, anything he rushes me with I can just sell for. I am interested to see next update with Sniper getting, or with Ice getting a little bit better. Sniper Ice, I think would be pretty cool, because then you have 2 debuffs on the field, mixing it with pretty much anything else should be really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a debuff Sniper up. Just cause, would not want a DDT getting through. And if a DDT does come onto the screen, we can just slap down a Super Monkey. Should be okay. That sniper should at the very least deter him. And I actually placed Oben 1 round late, so we got the tentacles 1 round late, but now we are good. So heli farming is actually a little bit better than sniper farming. It just has the downside of not providing you with too much defense. Okay, round 28. We'll go ahead and stop with the snipers for now. I'll start getting up some defense for round 30. Maybe I'll send him a bat as well. Between Cripple Mob Sniper and some Super Monkeys, we should be just fine against the bat. I'll put these up here. Kind of put Oben in a bad spot. I'm used to placing him towards the top, but whenever I do that, he ends up putting his brambles in a bad spot to deal with round 17. Okay, so we have more than enough money to send a round 30 bad and get up some defense of our own. So that's probably what we'll do. His only option for defending a bad is getting up a mad on his dartling gun. So that's going to drop him by a lot of money, especially if he sends us a bad of our own. Okay, go ahead and send him 1 bad, and we'll get a Cripple Moab up. He did not send one, so okay, he went for the mad, but that's a lot of money off his end. And we'll see if it actually, it should deal with it, especially if he uses its ability when it's a little closer. But yeah, he is selling a bunch of stuff, so we'll go ahead and get a tack zone. Maybe we'll get a tack zone down here actually. Or at least prepare to get a tack zone. Again, not the best open spot. My supers could have been placed a lot better, but I think it will work. Oh, are they going to go through? Oh, did he even use the ability? He should have been fine there. It was 1 round 30 fortified bad. Either way, we would have been fine. We would have just taken him later. He sold a bunch of stuff. I thought he was going to use that to rush me, but no, I think he bought a balloon exclusion zone. And that really doesn't do a whole lot. Let's do one more. That one didn't go as late as it could have. I really wanted to demonstrate what Sniper and Super can do against Moabs, or against bads. Because Cripple Mob and Super Monkey does definitely rip those bads apart. this isn't a bad map for it, so we'll go ahead to this one, and we'll rock with the same loadout. Going against a Gwen user. Wonder what they're using. Probably Engineer. A lot of people are using Engineer these days. Hopefully... Actually, it doesn't really matter if someone's going Engineer. I'm perfectly fine against it. They're going Tack. Maybe they're doing the same thing I am. Who knows? Not I. Okay, he's going for Blade Shooter. Maybe he's doing the same thing as me? Who knows? I haven't seen too many other Tack strats. I've seen a few people using different variations of Tack with farm just because it's so cheap in the early game you can get some farms up pretty easily. But we're not going to be using farm today. I don't use it too often, so don't really want to show it off if I'm not that good with it. And there goes his early Gwen. If he was using farms, he probably wouldn't have placed Gwen yet. If he's using Sniper or some other alt eco, he also probably shouldn't have placed Gwen yet. So we'll see what he's up to pretty soon. I'll go ahead for my first Sniper here in a second. And this round, since there isn't an Engineer on the other side, at least not yet, I should be able to eco normally and safely get it up round 9. The 040 Sniper, that is. We'll see how he is against white balloons. I think that spot works fine, especially since he has his hero down as well. Not all of the blades will hit player scent balloons, but the ones that do hit do have a slightly better chance of hitting their pierce limit. Whereas mine, you'll see they kind of go through pretty often. So he's sending some greens. We'll go ahead and get faster firing. I don't really want to leak, because this can definitely get to round 40. Okay, he's using Spike Factory, so I'm assuming there's either got to be a village, or a submarine, or a wizard, I'm thinking, for camo detection. I'm thinking he's got to be using one of those. Okay, before round 7, we'll go ahead and get the Bouncing Bullet Sniper up. That'll help us deal with those big groups of yellow balloons. Early Spike Factory is pretty odd. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Like, may as well have just gone for a second Tack shooter. Okay, and before he sends any yellows, we'll grab Bouncing Bullet. Yep, there he goes. This should defend fine. Maybe we'll get even faster firing, but I think we'll be okay. And we'll just keep sending some white balloons out. His eco is going to be a little tiny bit higher than us because he sent those greens and now he's sending blacks, but as soon as we get this sniper up, should be about similar. And now he's sending purples for whatever reason. I think that might make eco go up faster and be cheaper than yellows. Not quite sure. Yeah, it's more efficient than yellows. From what I'm looking over here, it's more efficient than yellows, and it goes faster than whites or blacks. I've never seen anyone eco with purples. I might start doing that. Okay, so I was distracted. We have enough money here, so I'll go ahead and stop ecoing. Got a little over 700. It's okay though. So we'll put the second sniper on strong, and that first sniper is obviously on first, being our main defense. We're sending some leads. The sniper on strong is going to deal with that just fine. And if he rushes me with anything these couple rounds, if it's a non-camo, I can use a Maelstrom, and if it is camo, the snipers do just kind of deal with that. I Didn't quite have enough money for a maelstrom. I think I can just defend it. Yeah, I think I'm fine. And after this next supply drop, I'll go ahead and sell the attack shooter. Should be fine on defense. I made another video. I'll have it flash up on screen. The X4X sniper actually does about 25% more damage than the X3X. I think it's because it gives the shrapnel shot 1 extra pierce. That's my best guess. But it does give it 1 more damage, so it is a little bit better. So if you can get those up, your defense is a lot better. Okay, his camo defense is just that spike factory. I guess he has Gwen ability as well. I'm not going to rush it because it just takes so much money to get past a spike factory. Especially, I think that's a 320. So, not really worth it for us because if it fails, it's just going to cost so much. Okay, he's boosting a bunch of stuff at us. We might be kind of screwed here. Probably should have gotten a maelstrom up. Nope, we're good. We lost lives though. Yeah, I should have gotten a maelstrom up instead of upgrading that guy. Let's just plop this guy in the middle here for next time. Okay, he's sending a mob. I kind of forgot to put down my this guy, so I have no brambles. I've just been messing up left and right on here. Okay, let me sell this. I think the snipers defended that? Yeah, the snipers defended that fine. That's pretty good. Okay, he just spent a load of money. Next round, I guess 4 to 5 mob doesn't really do a whole lot. I'll send a few normal mobs. I've got enough money to spare on this side to grab another supply drop. Well, almost at least. Okay, so he has sniper as his other tower. So his late game isn't terrible, I would say. It's not horrible. But I think if we send enough mobs here, he'll be kind of boned. He'll have to get that sniper up. Okay, he's going for a spike storm. With them that grouped, it might not work. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of children to deal with. If I can just get a few lives off of him, that'll be fine, but I think it's going to kill him. Yep. There we go. Yeah, he actually could have sold the 320 spike factory, because the spiked balls will stay on the ground, and then he could have used that for a maelstrom or an overdrive or something. I definitely would have gotten an overdrive in the top corner just because of the very consistent damage against all of those mobs it would have done. Or he could have gone for, you know, top path sniper, installed them. Either way, could have done a little better, but it works. And I'm going to call it there for the video. If you liked this video and you're going to be using some sniper, tack, and whatever other tower you wish, I highly advise Super. Ninja's definitely pretty good with it, but Super fills the role and should continue filling the role post-patch. So if you're going to go ahead and use that, go ahead and like the video. And if you have any other suggestions for loadouts I should try out and you want a really in-depth explanation of using, just go ahead and comment that, and I'll try my best to test them out. I've been using lots of different towers. I'll probably get back to using helicopter pretty soon, and I'm just going to keep using things that are off meta until the patch. See you guys next time.